The way this country is going now, it is only God that will save everyone in this country now, because the government, they are not ready to fight these terrorists. They are not ready to fight these Boko Haram and bandits. They are not ready. What they are ready for, it is to be chasing cloud. It is to be chasing people that did not chase them. That is what they are ready for. Today, the Abia State, in Abia State, more than 30 Fulani terrorists has been captured in a forest in Abia State. So in this video, you are going to see everything and you are going to watch it by yourself. All of them, the way they have been captured by the Abia youth, by the Abia vigilante forest guide, because what Alex Oti is doing is really trying to the people of Abia to make sure that every part of Abia is being secure. And the same thing Mazam Kano is talking about concerning this issue of terrorists and this issue of Fulani terrorists coming, and they are serious coming. But the governors, apart from those that have not joined the APC motto, those of the governors of the East, those of the president and all of them, they believe that you cannot speak or you cannot say the truth apart from them. So it is the same thing Mazam Kano is saying. It is something that is happening. Everything he has been saying is happening every day by day. The way those people is taking over everywhere, it is too much. The other day, it is in River State, where more than 38 Fulani terrorists, being the youth there, the Niger Delta militants, take them, all of them down when they came to destroy people's life, to buy people the way they used to do in the middle belt and in the north. So the same thing they are now going to Abia to do. But thank God that all of them, none of them got scot-free, none of them succeed in that journey. So as you're about to watch, like, subscribe, and share the video to go and let others see what is really going on in Nigeria. And thank you for watching.
For everyone, you need to come on board. Boko Haram should lay their arms unconditionally and be accepted in the community. Opportunities are out there for them. They can be rehabilitated. An ex-Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. Why is he wasting his time when he cannot even deliver? We will do that. But we have appealed to them, including their detractors, their collaborators, to see reason to, as fast as possible, quickly drop their arms so that we can once again reoccupy our peaceful position in Nigeria.
Okay, just recently we saw what happened in Abia State, where Fulani bandits were captured in Abia State, and it shows that Alex Oti is one of the governors seriously working towards to crush and to flush out bandits from southeast.
If you look at one of the things where the reason why Martin Nnamdi Kanu saw this thing coming and said that ESN is not a military, it's not meant for Nigerian military, it's not going to attack Nigerian military, it's not going, that ESN was created to fight the infiltration of the Fulani military, Boko Haram, ISWAP and all that, who are planning on destroying the Biafran land. And that is the reason why it is called Eastern Security Network, to stop Fulani infiltration in the Biafran land. And self-defense. But Nigerian political class continue to twist that narrative to something else. And you can see that all this while you have not seen or heard that ESN leadership attacked a military checkpoint, attacked a police station. Where we normally see this thing on daily basis is in the northern part and the middle belt and some other places where we see that Boko Haram, ISWAP and all of that are the ones in charge and all that. Look at what is happening. We must give credit to Alex Oti who have rejected, because if Alex Oti have entered APC, possibly it would have been experiencing what other governors who discount to APC are experiencing now: continuous Fulani infiltration in all the forests of those states currently now, especially in the southern part of the country. But you can see when the news broke out that unfortunately the ESA had manned surveillance on all the boundaries before we hear what happened in Akwa Ibom, and it paid off, where a lot of them were actually apprehended, arrested right inside a deep forest, and they are facing interrogation and they are exposing a lot of things. The Nigerian police did not do that. The Nigerian army did not do that. It was reported that that accomplishment came from ESN. Disarmed them in Abia Forest. Arrest them. Some of them were being, tracked on their way trying to get water from, Imo River. Assuming, let me just put it that way. They were tracked. And nobody escaped. It's a difficult terrain for you to think you can, if you take Martin Nnamdi Kanu State, Abia State, God's own state, it cannot happen. And it tells you that it is something that they need to get it very clearly, because they are actually pushing Nigeria to a serious collapse of chaos and war. And we are seeing the same development also in Ogun State.
Okay,
what are we talking about here?
Okay, but in Ogun State, in Sabo Abeokuta, we saw over 10 bandits that were arrested in Sabo Abeokuta, and these people were taken to the police for what? For further investigation. But what can, as a Nigerian, what can each state?
Can a Fulani man arrest a southern farmer or a southerner in the north and say he's taking them to the police station? What are you taking them to the police station for? Because you are a southerner. Can that kind of a thing happen in the north? How many people have they killed and kidnapped that they took to police station in the Fulani Tantawi? Nigerian government is silent over these atrocities. Nigerian government is compromising the security of Nigeria for political conquest. I'm not surprised the Ogun State people are not experiencing it. Let me tell you, the Amateku cannot handle these people. They are too sophisticated. They are highly sophisticated, especially states that have large, big forests. If you look at those states, they are very easy. And you know how they operate. They come with trailers. You think they are normal? They are not normal human beings when they come with their trailers. How effective is the banning of grazing in Nigeria? Even after they have banned that, are they talking of grazing this time around? They are pretending under different cover up. And they have continued to infiltrate the southern part of the country, because they said it before. Southerners, as it, why is it that they are just pretending that as if they don't have pre-knowledge of many years of signals and warning by these people that they must conquer the southern part of the country, especially. So they should not be surprised, and they are doing it. The political machineries they are using cannot be said not to be known by the government. Million of us should wake up to reality
But should like to
and stop seeing the Igbo people as their enemy. We don't raise hand against you. Why would you continue to project hatred simply because you share the national power, political power with the Fulanis? That what don't makes you see Igbo man. What you are enjoying with the Northerners currently now is just for the time being. And just like what I said before, nobody knew that the United States of America are recorded and documented since 2009 on the development of the jihadist conquest plan in Nigeria. And when they brought it out, they said there's Christian genocide. The government started lobbying. Well, America might be taking their time, but I think it has gotten the legislative required numbers, votes, to invade Nigeria. Whether they carried it out or not, logistics in this kind of thing is also very important. It takes time.
Okay, but do you not think that the president, him being a Yoruba man, should what? Do you not think at time, even though it's secretly, do you not think at time he fully invest in security in the southern part of Nigeria?
Security. This is a matter of government taking a decisive decision to return Nigeria to Aburi. Return Nigeria to Aburi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, can you return Nigeria to Aburi? Can you return Nigeria to regionalism? Can you disarm this federal structure that allows and sees the North as the godfathers of other regions? And unless you come to them, you can never access political power. There should be a lot of resistance in that regard. And I'm telling you very clearly that at this point in time, it becomes a mystery on how Nigeria think that they are going to wrinkle out from what they deliberately entered because they don't want an Igbo man rise. They don't want Igbos to rise. But the God of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the God of Israel, in one way or the other, just like the way we saw it very clearly that Israel was rescued divinely. You can never tell. But let the will of God be done on a people who have suffered so much oppression and suppression. Lies, gang up, compromise, media-related attacks on Igbo people that led to the 6 million lives lost during the 1967 war. It has continued. And this generation is saying enough.
Okay, but we saw in River State where a local government in River State, Eche to be precise, the youth and the farmers had to clash with the Fulani Herdsmen in Eche in LGA in River State. We know that for a fact that Asawana boys are winning, and
you cannot say this is not winning. But sustainability is what we're talking about. The DSS has confirmed infiltration of Fulani Escalates, jihadists, military in the entire River State. And you know that if they suppress that, then of course, the resources of that state will be tailored towards a certain interest in the north. And they will use it to launch. Once they take over that place, is there the possibility of continue to conquer other states that are already there. The army is not talking. The police is not talking. Nobody is talking. Those who stand up to fight them are being arrested and killed by the authorities themselves. Then how do you continue on this process? If the South and the Southeast does not come together and forget about this political division called South and Southeast, then it must be ready to surrender to the northern and Fulani caliphate of the Sokoto. As simple as that. The Yoruba does not care because they are already divided religious wise. You have some of them that are Muslims, and some of them that are Christians, and they are telling you in a few years from now there will be no Christian population in Yoruba land. That's why they are celebrating what is happening to Martin Nnamdi Kanu online, creating all manner of AI and all that. But is the Igbo man truly your enemy? That's the question you should ask yourself.
Yesterday, today not early papa this morning by 1 o'clock according to him, now not big baller, someone on Saturday, not big baller, na palace meche 1 or 2. Na mazida kind around everyone. So see I over motie. Luwe nyawana bada side agwoka. Luwe side that belongs to that old government house. Then the other lane kwe nda Fulani na GU na bogote. Woman na side uza had to man other kind of loss of that side. Nyawana bada tawasi towards that uzo belongs to that. Yeshaba belongs to. Ovuke India. Lafu lane ye. Much after na lane ye. Much after from lane ye. Bana lane the guy. Hit ye the guy. The guy is not speedy, so speed down and speed even the boy after woman is the strong. The boy was here break the rushes ya losing any motor. Where that is the boy you motor, I direct motor the boy maybe motor the boy in your could yard. PCC motor the boy will to send at the motor. Where Jokuzelundia and the outside the Fulani to cross Tazi Bono. Even number one mistake in while you know me. Now say cross as a bone on us, I was a young we out of you. Now say, why would I no feel like who do not cow? Why would not cow go cross? If I go, cause a woluma, miama, woman, you even a motio. No. Cause is dantiki. Tiwezi akanaba, come if Taziebwe. Now no when can mefta, kala. You will never have a look at me, money wenta. Confirm English, aka Kalaka Kola, or Mr. from Danchiki and Van that and Baba Van Ye. The same corner to the Mifta, no way, we Kulepu. Well, Papa Osa and Bana belongs to Lona that belongs to gate, which is the security. No, the security not that belongs to the Ziliaka. We do an office and do Doyache. I learn office and do Doyache, or coach and do Doyache and even a media. Also, I see like you want to by this time. I go da. That's one aside. So you know where pick is another. You deal with on your with the help on this security. I better bully the guy who next get beer. That the same night I report to the police. So some cause on the police. The police will have to motor we escort all the boy in Abia State. But even though you put the motor in Abia, even a guy be sharing on my life. Only on my life yesterday, my cabin of Tamiman daily, who are the children, go about me 1 or 2, but alive. Oh, the guy called even and the 1 on 1 moon meets go for that, the go for the 70 people who to them one video me one night like that, the last 2 months. Now, this original Junction, none of Nevu, the outside had you a dream with it. Even if you have an able to, oh my guy, Muti may be new, or Muslim and Muti may be bueno. After the eye, nearly a cap push the motor, push on to the other street and the corner. If that regional junction after Hilton, oh, one street, a band does mean parked by left, and if we get the motor in media. So that it is got mechanic, after I was a mechanic, we be told motor the boy. Never can park as the motor, I can't like a car back as the motor dear. Naftazi. Mvo kandi ndi house and Fulani na bodete. You ma go say kan nchokulu ku ngum na tie ju everywhere do go chako. Nchokulu ngum sa one side ka bagacha. Va hu na agacha obere okwa na engu na street light and na nya we spray san va shia agbade na egbodezi me amamo nchaka ba na egbodege. Nke ozo shele piafta kwa egbu ye. Docha anya mama iwe mekweni ya. Dogbu eri ye. Anom nilu that place made the video sharp so onye obana dey kwa careful. Do the south nine, south east nine, make our man for Tana, make you come protect ourselves. South east nine, make our man the vigilante. Ndausa, you will village in, ovia in, buy in, vajulumimia. South na south east, Igbo nine. Oya na bikwole mande no ka Anambra State Nnewi on the chanine oluna amara na nde gbala anya okilikili and ba vute kala like nneku kala muna gina be nwekwe nka ivu onwekwe nka ivu nde wakpa anya one day which no ya ka na plan. I am very sure that these people are really when can the house na achieve echi na evu yeli kala.
Now, wow, this is very, very shocking. Very, very shocking. The whole thing in this game is All those things is from the government and from the politician. And I don't know if the plan of the government is for these Fulani terrorists to buy everybody in the country, because whenever they catch any of them and they end, the police will escort them, and they will even free them or even dash them money to go back to their houses. And at the end, somebody that did not even do anything, they will go and catch the person, claiming that the person is holding kara. It's somehow, if you secure yourself or if you defend yourself, it will be a problem. But the main people that is causing this problem, you are seeing them walking freely every day, and at the end you will claim that you don't know them. In fact, it is even baffles me. I don't understand the kind of country we are even staying at all. I don't even understand. Well, my people, I would like to hear your comment down below. Like, subscribe, and share the video to go and let others see what is really going on in this country, because it is out of hand. Thank you for watching.